Hello everybody, it's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. It has been a little bit since I last streamed, after the Battlefield debacle when it came to it, of my computer not being able to run it, but I'm here. It is a wonderful Mystia Mondays of August 11th, and I am going to be honest with you, I am tired. I spent all day doing chores when it comes to it. I went grocery shopping, I'm still doing laundry, I did cooking and everything like that, and I am so gosh darn tired right now. So I remember doing the beginning stuff when it comes to it for the SDM stuff, so I'm going to take it easy for the moment then, but I hope that everybody does get to chill around, have a good time, and well, I'm just gonna talk away a little bit when it comes to it for Mystia's Izakaya. But also, yeah, we're at the SDM, and oh my goodness, there's my girl, Sakura. But I've been doing a lot of stuff today, and I am way more drained than I thought I ever was going to be. Just due to the fact of how active that I've been, because not only is it still 50-degree weather when it comes to it then, basically, when it comes to it, but also, I say 90-degree weather, it's like 95 degrees basically when it comes to it overall. I have not necessarily been feeling the most active at all when it comes to it then, or wanting to be active, for better words. Okay, first and foremost, buying all that stuff. Premium sweet dishes for Negroni. Do I have something that fulfills that exactly? Premium and sweet. Oh, that was excluding. Maybe. So, and sweet. Udambara, the cupcake, or sea urchin sashimi. Well, it's probably just gonna be Udambara that I'll have to make then. You're up 140 watt streak. I'm sorry, but I wasn't gonna subject people to constantly streaming at 5 frames per second, Calvin. That was a Maybe moment. For now, I don't remember doing Darius's chain, so let's do this here then. Woo! What? What? Why are you here? Don't scare me like that. I didn't even say anything. I heard some urban legends earlier, and I'm scared of everything right now. The rumors in the newspaper? Yes, it's about that scary mansion, because I skipped over it because I did it at the end of last stream, but yes, the SDM is kind of being a little bit scary with their newspaper and everything like that right now, you know? The urban legend mentions that around the mansion, mysterious ingredients show up frozen every couple of days. Those frozen things then disappear from the world forever. This ghost actor has a pretty good hobby preserving ingredients. But for those vampires in the mansion, where are the ingredients, aren't we? You're scaring yourself. Speaking of, ma'am, you're closer to food ingredients than myself. Don't scare me like that, yeah, you bird. Okay, fine. I'll investigate this matter with you. Great. Let's hide near the site mentioned in the legend. Because, to refresh on that exact we saw on the news, has been employed by paranormal events and hopes to find someone to assist her investigation. So let's walk over real quick. See what's going on over here. Oh no. How long do we need to wait? I'm actually kind of scared right now. Speaking of that, if it's ice, that might not have anything to do with the mansion. Perfect freeze! Darius? She's been frozen. Why is Daichan here? Cherno, what in the world are you doing? I thought Daichan might like this ingredient, so I froze it. That's Darius herself! I'll unfreeze her right away. Wait a minute. I heard that when you unfreeze frauds, they have a 1 in 3 chance of being shattered. Could Darius shatter too? If that's the case, then find me 3 fish frauds. I'll freeze them all. As long as one of them shatters, then next one won't shatter anymore. I feel like that's not how it works. Yeah. Diocese is frozen. But you don't have any other solutions, do you? Okay. Despite that, I still think I should ask Miss Matsui after I finish gathering everything. And some rubies for my trouble. He's a strongest fairy, and I can't interact with Diocese. So, from what I remember, Patch is over here in the corner. What are you reading? Okay, we already had that conversation, but your task: give 3 trouts. Miss Patchouli! What's wrong? Let me explain. Cherno accidentally froze Diocese. However, she has a 1 in 3 chance to shatter the frozen thing when trying to unfreeze it. If we just unfreeze Diocese right now, she might actually shatter. And that idiot fairy asked you to find 3 substitute items? Indeed! And she thinks that as long as one of them shatters first, the next wouldn't went attempting to thaw it. I have a strange feeling about her plan, so I came to ask you. What an imbecile. Just tell her to unfreeze Diocese directly. So her plan actually works? Of course not. Fairies are nature's incarnation, so they never truly die. Oh, I don't fully understand, but I'll be happy as long as there won't be any major accidents. What took you so long? Cherno, I don't care anymore. I'll start right now. 1, 2, 3, done! Diocese! What's wrong? The frozen as ingredients? Was I eaten? Am I still alive? Sorry, I accidentally froze you. Why did you do such a thing? Cherno? Because ever since that bird brought her Izakaya here, Diocese stopped eating with me. I thought I might pick some of your favorite ingredients and... You... Cherno, you idiot! Why... me? That's right! You have to take responsibility! Hey, that goes against Ohachit. I don't care. As compensation, you have to teach me Diocese's favorite dish. Are you just outright stealing my trade secrets? Not to mention, do you even know how to cook? I know how to freeze things and unfreeze them. Meaning that I need to prepare at least 3 dishes, right? What does she need? Mystia's perfect cooking class. Sweet, photogenic, fruity. Goodness gracious. I have to do so much for Cherno. Well, first and foremost, I can talk to Notori for her chain. If I'm already here. Diocese. Okay, that's going straight to Youkai Mountain. Oh, but I can actually get to talking to Notori if I go there. But first and foremost, talk to Maylene to get a little bit of favor with her. And actually, quest chain. Miss Maylene? Oh, if it isn't owner of the Izakaya. Long time no see. How are you doing? Finally. What's the matter? Finally found you awake for once. Huh? Long time no see. I've actually seen you many times. But you were asleep every single time. That must have been a coincidence. Why didn't you just wake me up? The problem is, I couldn't wake you up even if I tried. How come? A certain chief maid wakes me up every time she tries. And how does she wake you exactly? She no longer launches a knife at me. Really? Don't worry, it doesn't matter if it's a Star Devil Mansion or Night Sparrow Izakaya. I'll protect it with everything I've got. Including the Night Sparrow Izakaya? I allowed you to open your Izakaya here. Of course I need to take responsibility. Thank you. Then, keep up the good work? Don't mention it. Compared to the massive Star Devil Mansion, guarding your small Izakaya is nothing, really. Speaking of that, it seems that you're the only guard for the entire mansion? That's true. I handle day shift and night shift all by myself. That really is a daunting task. No wonder she's always sweeping. You must be sweep deprived. I know, right? You still have a heart, then of course you'll want to reward me for my hard work, right? Huh? I just knew the proprietress was kind-hearted. I heard you started your restaurant here with lampreys. You must be quite an expert when it comes to them. I'm not boasting, but nobody knows more about lampreys than I do in Gensokyo. That's great! I used to eat lampreys in my homeland all the time as well. Unfortunately, I can never find that same taste in Gensokyo. Miss Horoi, you seem to know much about them. That means you definitely know how my homeland used to treat them, right? I'll leave you to it then. No problem. I'll bring every lamprey dish on my menu to you. Lamprey dishes from afar. That she wants to go lampreys and we get tabayaki. Interesting. Yeah, there isn't too much more on the corners yet. I know there's a grape vineyard over here, but I don't think you can do much with it. These grapes are sparkling, but the goblin won't let me touch them. Makes me think, is that going to be a mailing thing when it comes to it then? And first and foremost, we're going to go to Youkai Mountain to be able to talk to Notori, as well as talk to everybody else as usual too. Because tonight she's 4, Momoji's going to be at 3. You like to try things. She needs to try the all-meat feast, so invite her out. Invite her, and then I need to go back to Youkai Trail, of course, to keep talking with my usual suspects. I can probably just actually do like a full circle around, basically, and then maybe end the day at former hell. Kinda seems like a good plan when it comes to it. Burb! Hi, Dark. It's Burb. Proprietress, ever since you introduced Imitation Suriko Dama to Izakaya, the Kappa community has been in uproar. Why? It is the ultimate dish that all Kappa dream of. Although we now have the full recipe, it's still really hard to get it right with our cooking skills. It's okay. I'll make some for everyone. Once again, I knew I was right to invite you to open a restaurant here. I'll do my best to make delicious food for all of you in return. Miss Notori, I might have accidentally discovered a secret about the Kappa. What? Well, I think I found out why none of the Kappa grow tall. Why is that? The answer is behind you. You all carry such big backpacks, so you can't grow taller. We carry our engineers' faith in our backpacks. Wait, you're not much taller either. Well, maybe that explains why I'm so short, because I carried around like 50 pounds of book bags and everything like that or so when it came to me in college and everything. What's my friendship with everybody here in the Forest of Magic? 3, 2, still with Alice. And Alice still has not tried the cupcake yet, so that needs to be done. And then Marissa, of course, she keeps visiting, so she's already maxed out at 5. Chat with Narumi for a little bit though. Invite Alice. And then, well, who needs to try stuff the most then in that case? Because chances are I probably want to also just start opening the DLCs when it comes to it then, so I might go ahead and do that. SDM needs to be leveled up, so before I get on to that too. And I also need to actually spend some time cooking today, rather. So instead of inviting around, that might be the better idea. And it kind of seems like it to me. But for now, hello Shanghai. What if I buy everything from you? And then I'll invite Alice before we head on to the human village. Yeah, I think a lot of the time's going to be spent cooking today. Alright. Chat. Good on that. Buy the use in this case then. So 1, 2, 3. Stock up on everything that we can. Talk to Akiu. I would say, like, every time I'm playing this game now, I'm always thinking to myself that since I am priming myself up for what would be a upcoming cosplay season, It's just always in the back of my mind of, should I really... Ooh, after the Christu. Don't have any washi, that's annoying. But it's making me really think about doing a Mystia cosplay soon enough when it comes to it then. Like, absolutely so. Interesting, those take rubies. I'm not spending them on anything else necessarily. But at the same time, like, well, I don't know what else to take rubies yet, so let's chill on that. But now I talked to everybody there. Let's visit the Youkai Trail, because I want to chat something real quick. Can't remember. We got the peach from... Oh, we got the peach from Tenshi. Maneki Neko from Kasen. I got the witch dress from Marissa, yes, but requested by the cake dress for Mystia Day. And for the Mystia's Izakaya. Choice on Switch, which is wonderful, so I want to swap to that. Then, afterwards, I want to talk to the usual suspects. Oh, I say usual suspects, I want to buy everything here first. Then I'm gonna go on with my use then, of have Riddle gather everything, and then I need to just cook right now. I'm being told that my anime friends might be ready actually pretty soon enough, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. But for now, I need to make 3 Udambara cakes. That'll be 1 good time slot. I can give those over. So, sweet photogenic fruity. Sweet photogenic fruity and gold lamprey. Gold lamprey, sweet photogenic fruity, western meat peculiar specialty. Well, let me sweet for photogenic fruity. So, Star Wars Dingo. Okay, that's sweet. I need something that's photogenic. Something that's fruity. Well, Peach Tapioca fulfills 2 of those then, so I can do that. Sweet, photogenic. Fruity, all of that taken care for Cherno then. I get 2 gold lamprey for mailing then, and then finally western meat peculiar specialty. So I need western meat, salmon steak. How many of that do I need? 2. And then peculiar specialty. So salmon steak, 2 of them, and then peculiar specialty if I have anything like that then. Well, is specialty signature? Or am I being stupid? So I'm not seeing anything that says specialty. No, I am being stupid. But I don't have anything like that then. So I can't fulfill that yet. Alright, so in that case then, just get our salmon steak then. Perfect. And those over. And then I can spend the last of the day just collecting stuff at... what's his face? Collecting things over at the Chartreuse Shrine after I talk to the inhabitants. So good. Talk to the tea merchant. Buy these up as usual. I'm actually going through pretty much most of my money stock here. I will have enough to give over to Reimu at least, so I constantly have my buffer. Or in case Tui comes on. So, request. Do you treat the shrine as your own home? I see you almost every day here. Can't I treat the shrine as my own home? Of course not. It's a shrine after all. What kind of friendly god is this shrine worshipping exactly? Why do I always feel welcomed here? Are you mocking me? I wouldn't dare to do that. I'm honestly asking. doesn't matter if it's Miss Reimu or the Chartreuse Shrine. I love them both. I'm begging you, stop. Even if you insist. However, everyone loves you. Everybody? Are you referring to Youkai? What do Youkai love about me? Can I change that? What happened to you today? Are you not feeling well? Everyone is causing a ruckus around here. How can I feel any better? Miss Reimu, if you have nothing else, then go away. Right now, I'll get angry from just seeing Youkai. No, I won't. Turn around and let me see if you got steel wings now. You think you can stand up against me now? Huh? Bully Reimu. Stop it! That tickles! Shh. I'm gonna give it to you. Your Izakaya wasn't even here for that long, yet you're already so thick-skinned. How should I put it? After knowing Miss Reimu for a while, maybe you're not as crazy as the rumors have described you. Aren't I the Crimson Slasher in your eyes? Crimson Slasher? Ha! So, you did hear it last time. Of course. Stop just standing there. I can't force you to go away, then why don't you come in for a cup of tea? Absolutely! I'll graciously accept your invitation. Can't you pretend to be modest for once? Oh! This tea this time is different! Right? So you do taste the difference. Sipping tea like this. Oh, it was wonderfully relaxing. No wonder why you enjoy this feeling. Isn't that right? I could do this for the rest of my life. That's probably way too much. Miss Reimu, don't you have your own dream? If you define dream as hot-blooded impulse, then no, I don't have one. I just want a peaceful life without troubles. If that counts as a dream, then sure, that's my dream. Shrine Maiden of Paradise, everybody. It does sound like something Miss Reimu would say. Unfortunately, living a peaceful life is not that easy. There are incidents happening on every seemingly peaceful day. What about you? What about me? You have a proper dream, don't you? Maybe refine my cooking skills and keep opening my Izakaya? That's one of my dreams. I'm getting kind of jealous having a decent dream like that. Other than that, there's more. As a singing night sparrow, I want to spread my song over every corner of Gensokyo. Therefore, I'm doing my best to hopefully have my future concert. You have not only one, but two ambitious dreams. You are a handful. The main obstacle to having my solo concert is mostly a lack of money. Hopefully I can get my first bucket of gold in my Izakaya. If all goes accordingly to plan, then I should be able to fulfill both dreams at once. When I have enough money, I will host an absolutely epic concert. When that day comes, I hope Miss Reimu can come and visit me. I have already reserved a VIP seat for you. How much is this ticket? No, it's free. 100% free. Then no problem. Whew, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for your support. I didn't help you with your concert at all. I'm actually kind of feeling embarrassed now. Right, when I was cleaning up the storage earlier, I found an old Miko attire. The color is kind of faded, but since you really like my shrine and myself, I'll give this to you as a souvenir. I knew Miss Reimu was kind-hearted no matter how bad her threats are. Watch your smug face. I have to warn you. I will definitely exterminate you if you cause trouble when wearing that Miko attire. I know. Oh, that's real cute. I have a new outfit I need to try for next day too. The busy Shrine Maiden. Mr. Reimu, I heard the Chartreuse Shrine will be holding this year's Chartreuse Grand Festival in conjunction with the Moria Shrine. More or less. Miss Reimu doesn't seem all that excited though. It is the Chartreuse Grand Festival we're talking about. Grand Festival or not, I can't be in two places at the same time. I heard you don't even have a stall prepared? That's not entirely true. See, I knew Miss Reimu wouldn't pass up such a golden opportunity. Yeah, because like, Reimu gets awfully Tsundere, but if there's anything free or money-making, she absolutely turns a dime. I am on a race against the clock this time around, so I had to use my ultimate technique. Ultimate technique? What could it be? This is between us. Do not tell anyone else about it. I used all my savings to order a donation box covered in gold paint. On the day of the festival, as the crowd arrives, I have my sparkling new donation box right in the middle. Who wouldn't notice it? Because it gets in the way? You don't understand. My donation box shall be the star of the grand festival. Yep, what did I just say? Alright, that's good too. Right, I think you deserve a pat on the back for coming up with such an ingenious plan. I came here because I was worried about you. I can rest easy seeing as you're in high spirits despite all the work. I don't need your worry. Do not leak what I just told you right now. If news gets out because of you and the sight of my golden donation box no longer fills people with awe, I swear I won't tell anyone. Oh, yeah. On the way back, I saw a group of Tanukis suspiciously gathered together. When I went to shoo them off, I think I heard them mention you. Huh? Me? Why? I didn't hear the specifics either. Just be mindful of any Tanukis you see. Okay. What did Reimu do? I mean, well, she's preparing a festival, and on that side of it, she ordered a golden donation box using her entire life savings. So, question marks? We have Tanukis to talk to, but also Reimu level 5. Okay, see, we did already have the conversation. Where would Tanukis be then? Are they on this map? Nope, that's already going down to the Youkai trail. Are they here at the shrine? Yeah, Reimu money making, considering how I just talked about how, you know, what's his face? How she, especially in the manga, you see a lot more of her efforts to go around and be more opportunistic at the side of money or anything like that or so. It's pretty funny, I've got to say. On the way back, so maybe at another area then, in that case, then we'll see the Tanukis. But yeah, just Reimu doing Reimu things as always when it comes to it. Alright. Let's see here. I already invited Kasen, I already invited Iris, I already invited Momoji. Did I invite Kasen? Hold on. I might be losing my marbles a little bit here. Question marks. Well, I was planning on opening maybe one of the DLC shops in this case then. I can probably actually start doing Youkai Mountain because, well, even though I invited Momoji, I could start doing that or so, or I could also keep pumping Human Village, but I'm always passing by it, so I'm gonna get the hearts eventually. Then again, we do have the Chris Q stuff to get out of it. But also, I wanna start raising my affection with the others, especially even if I don't have former Hell Cabin to level 3 yet. Plus, I think that might be a little bit better of a pace for me. But also the money is always there. How much is it to upgrade the next one? Hold on, I'm getting DM. Kobayashi is tuning in, but they can't message through for whatever reason too, so I'm messaging through. Okay, sorry. Was just messaging through there. Didn't know the manga side of Toho that well, but you know, we were just really bad at marketing compared to our green counterpart. It's kind of half and half when it comes to it, of like, the Moria Shrine gets a lot more attention when it comes to it overall, of course. Like, for really just everything in general. I also just need money, I'm broke, so that's, yeah, it's just gonna be a money day. I should keep pumping up these votes here. I'm visiting all the locations anyway, then. Let's start moving to Youkai Mountain, actually, in this case, then. But it's twofold with problems on Reimu. As much as he spends money, it's kind of like, you know, like she's almost like a Saturday morning cartoon villain in a way, to where it's like whatever lengths he goes to make money, she can make it all and then immediately lose it all just through short-sightedness, for instance. Alongside the fact that, like, you know, like whatever efforts that she does actually put in to it, sometimes pay back and like, wow, you made all this money, but due to all these, you know, due to all these complications that you did, we have, like, you have to spend just as much to fix it. That, and just due to the fact of, like, the Moria Shrine also taking attention away, she's spending a lot of time on her Steams with just batting back and forth with them equally in measure, to be honest with you, too. Because Reimu is still pretty true to form, I'd say, overall, of, like, following Reimu's own escapades and trying to make money, or rather she's a lot more lethargic unless it's an incident to where she is absolutely just meathead, I'm going to beat up whoever's starting this crap, or not really caring unless it's something that can require her attention to make money out of. Favorite Decisions Premium? Absolutely so, because she's broke as crap. And then, yeah, Moria Shrine is a lot more cunning when it comes to it, but at the same time too, it's also them having a lot more support. Now, I will say, my IRLs are pinging me now when it comes to it, so I'm probably just gonna... Sadly, this is gonna be another short stream day. I thought we'd be doing the IRL stuff later, but that's fine. It's actually fine. So, this might just have to be the one day of Misty's Izakaya, then. That's still fine. Look, I have a schedule for streams this week that I am intending to actually stick by more than anything this time around, so hopefully it'll be a lot better, okay? I say as tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing horse anime then at the end. That is more hardworking. Reimu works out of spite, and I works out of sheer devotion and faith when it comes to it. So I feel like there's a very big disconnect between how the two of them really showcase their devotion and love, you know? Also, really low in Sparrow Sake, only 30? That's actually really a lot more popular than I would have expected it to be. I need to just lay off on putting that on the menu for now. So, as always, I love the Stardust Bloom so much. And then, I still just like the regular stuff when it comes to it more than anything. So, 1, 2, we'll get 1, 2, and then 1 and 1 of each. Good. Hello, Crimson. Fortunately, I'm only going to be doing this one night. It seems like my IRLs are all pumped up for our anime nights when it comes to it. So, I'll do what I can. But also, hello? Look at how cute this Misty is in that dress. And also, I have another passive. Celestial's Grace from the Peach. If the guest gives the quiz a mediocre rating, it's 50% chance to increase the rating to perfect. That's real nice. Alright. Get this going. But yeah, while we're serving here, I'm also actually taught a little bit on what's been going on of like my own side of life. Like, yeah, cosplay season is already 4 months away when it comes to it, if I still did want to consider it for what my con and my IRLs would be going to. But the fact is, 4 months, that's 1 month per cosplay that I want to make, basically, when it comes to it. And at the same time, too, there is a lot of work that I might have to really commit myself to. Just for the sheer fact of how much work and effort I want to put into these cosplays, as I always do. Mystia is already an idea of a cosplay that I want to work on, Okaname Misty, as it's affectionately known to some people. But, because that would be another chance for me to work with wings on a holistic level. But at the same time, too, it's gonna take a lot of time, absolutely. And also, like, I don't exactly know how well how much devotion I do want to show to that, considering how I might also have to want to do Cherno, too, as my next. Neat. do I have something that's high in alcohol and meat? I have a bunch of stuff that's no alcohol and meat, hilariously enough. Oh well, Daijingo. And then, suggest strength boosting Japanese meat. Strength boosting Japanese meat. Strength boosting Japanese meat. Small portion trend popular, good with alcohol. Good with alcohol in that case then. Strength boosting, good with alcohol. What else do you like? Small portions, but I don't know how much I can fulfill with that unless I just go like onigiri straight up in this case then, because that's Japanese. That's not small portion necessarily in that case then. I like to do Fallen Blossom instead, add some meat when it comes to it, and then we'll be good. Actually, yeah, that'll be good. Shredder visiting Youkai Mountain is recorded in the notebook. I didn't know she visited Youkai Mountain on her own. Interesting. But getting back to that, I do think I want to work with wings in one way or so. So then it really just comes down to the big question mark of how am I going to do this? Because I do think I've unintentionally put myself on that train of only really working with the Star Wars Double Mansion crew as what I'm mainly cosplaying, hilariously enough. So I'm going to have to work things out and just really see what I do want to commit to at the end of the day. Because we'll see. I'm not going to hold myself too much to having to commit to things, but what's the best way to put it? I would see what's both the most economical for me and also what would be the most fun. Because I think after my last run with Misty, I absolutely want to be doing something that will be along the lines of more lights. So if I could have her wings actually light up, I think that would be really, really freaking fun to do, I'll be honest with you. And well, you know, I've already shown myself that I can do it, right? So I want to do it. I want to show it off. I want to showcase that, like, hey, this is something that I've been able to do before, and I will continue to be able to do. And really, you know, get to show off, because it's still one of my favorite cosplays of all time, absolutely already on its own. Just being able to walk around as Flan. And I need to restring the lights hilariously too, because I have a problem with the fact that I accidentally clipped some of my lights when I was trying to put things together back the other day, unfortunately. Because I was adjusting the wings on it, and I think I accidentally hit the wires and clipped them. But thank goodness, due to my past time with 3D printing and all of that stuff or so, all I need to do is, like, I have a soldering kit, and I have ways to repair wires, because I've had to do that a bunch for my own 3D printer when it comes to it then anyway. So, it's not the worst thing in the world to happen for me, but it is something that I'm recognizing, alright, well, this has got to be fixed, and even though I'm not necessarily cosplaying Flan, anytime in the future, I want to have it ready for any photo shoots that I might want to do following up on myself. Alcohol, Momoji, meat greasy, mountain delicacy. Good with alcohol. Can I do a potato croquette, actually? Potato croquette. Meat greasy, good with alcohol in that case then. Perfect. And then serve up 2 green teas to help out here. 2 green teas, followed by economy. And then get these fallen blossoms at the ready then. Perfect on this side. We are getting through this service wonderfully right now. I need to get more skewers, is what I'm seeing. More skewers. The Momoji still wants something mid-alcohol. But yeah, that's gonna be on my docket then. And then, hilariously too, there is so much that I actually really need to be working on when it comes to it for my future plans. Because there's a lot more things on the 3D printing side that I need to be chipping away at over time. Alongside the ability, maybe actually some ordering plans. Because I think one thing that I didn't fulfill last time around, Momoji needs to try the all-meat feast. I'm so glad that we're checking this here before I forget it. All-meat feast, boar, venison, and port wagyu. Boar, port, venison, wagyu, Iberico. Was it not a grill? It's not a grill. Boar, venison, Iberico, Wagyu. Boar, venison, pork, Wagyu. There we go. It's all meat feet. I'll give it to her, even though it might not necessarily be her liking, but I can put that potato croquette away for a rainy day then in that case. I love the OST. Mystia Izakaya OST is absolutely a goat for sure. We want a neat drink. So let's get her a iceberg soda. Give the feast over. Not her favorite, but that's totally fine. We want something modern, Sanai. Japanese home cooking sweet, photogenic. Japanese sweet photogenic. And do away with that. And then get these serving on wonderfully. Yeah, like once again, like it'll things will come around in time for what I would be able to, hopefully, for my cosplay side, but it's just a lot of prioritizing because there's big projects that I can easily just chip away at then, like working on 3D printing over time for what will be my Fire Emblem cosplay, what will be maybe my Ace Attorney if I have to commit to doing Gina when it comes to it then. And then a few other small things, but that's going to be time-consuming more than anything, rather, on the biggest spectrum of things. Something sweet. Iceberg is so sweet, and then I can just give Sanae same thing back at the end when it comes to it. But the problem that I'm just going to be seeing is just how much time I'm going to be crunched on when it comes to it then. And let me explain myself. What I mean by that is I've got so many priorities that I'm going to be juggling around in the coming months or so that I'm still not going to be 100% sure if I'm going to be fully focused for all 4 months of the upcoming convention and everything like that or so, you know? So there's only high hopes that I should be able to fulfill everything on my cosplay side, but I'm not saying that like I'm going to have the biggest buffer in the world when it comes to it then. So that's why I'm trying to plan things out early, even if I don't have a full schedule, or I'm not also even sure if we're going to be doing everything, like if we're going out to the convention necessarily when it comes to it then this time. Because it still is a lot of, I want to go only if my RLs are going, and the con time for what would be Anime Week in Atlanta, where we're going, is still absolutely in a very screwy state of it being 2nd week of December as opposed to Halloween weekend. So I'm just kind of like, I want to know sooner rather than later if people are committing to it so I can go ahead, call the days off, and get reservations. But it'll come in time. It'll come in time. Need to help serve things out a bit here when it comes to it. It's a nice. Good. Perfect. Everybody's got those things serving out. And keep this moving. But on the drink side with Inju Tango in that case then. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm going to need a little bit more takoyaki in this case. But I'm excited. I gave the man green tea because I mashed too fast instead of giving the divine wheat to the person who actually needed it. There goes my combo. Oh, that's what I get for mashing a little bit and trying to be quick on this end here. Something neat? Well, you're getting a divine wheat as well, Notori. Everybody's getting a divine wheat today. Yeah? Yeah. One thing premium. Aquatic premium. Well, that's pretty easy in this case then, I feel. Salty lawyer. There we go. Perfect for the Notori then in that case. You have an Okonomiyaki? Well, we are going to be getting it, rather. Versus here too. Want something showable, so of course I'm going to give you one of my highest things. Take a Godfather. Want something Japanese? Oh, easy enough. Let's get a legendary mushroom in here then, shall we? I really love, like, thinking about it and, like, thinking back to the little teaser for the Mystia Izakaya anime and how they would just fulfilled Marissa's request by putting just 3 mushrooms on a skewer when it comes to it, which is so wonderful and so cute. And like, yep, I'm not saying that necessarily had to be like the most homework intensive thing, but like they know exactly what they're referencing when it comes to these things here, and it's just so sweet and so cute. And I'm looking so forward to Mystia anime reel. Something chewable still. Well, what is the most expensive thing? So I don't have any full moon brews, but I can give you an Oni killer. And then we can just keep shoving this on in this case then. The Corey wants something neat in that case then, so let's run her a little bit then. Let's give her an Akatsuki. And then signature again. I'll just keep giving her the premium fish. I'll write everything else on the docket right here then. Yeah, I really am looking forward to hopefully being able to fulfill things on my cosplay side, but it's just gonna come in time again. It's just gonna come in time. I'm gonna continue posting about my plans for the future when it comes to it, but for now, I'm just going to be prospecting and waiting for a response from my RO. So at minimum, it'll be MomoCon, but that's already, you know, more than half a year away when it comes to it then. Rather, it's 10 months away from MomoCon. No, 9 months away. That's 2/3 of a year. So, and that's going to be for 4 costumes, which I might be preparing 8 then. 4 for AWA if we do this, 4 for MomoCon, and just keep changing things around as I always do. So, we will see about how it goes. But for now, that's just going to be a short stream, everybody, because my IRLs are in the voice channel, so I'm going to be with them after I did save things. So, we will cut it there. Thank you, everybody, for coming on by. I really hate how I didn't do much streaming on the weekend, and then now I'm only doing the 1 stream here today. But I promise you, Wednesday night is going to be the biggest thing. I'd say Tuesday, but that's Uma Musume in Discord. Wednesday night, I'm going to be playing one of my favorite games of all time in Monaco with a few of my favorite people in the world. So that will be so much fun then, because I have Z, one of my ROs, and then Crimson. But at least for now, wherever you are, wherever you may be, whether you're on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or more, it's been your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, everyone always at your service. I'm sorry that I had to be late again, or I had to be short, even though I tried to start it early. But we're doing what we can, everybody. At least I got to do a little bit of streaming today. So, thank you all for coming along.